And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find the touch. Find the range. Find themselves. We're almost at game time. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our special guest at the broadcast table for this one, the celebrated Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, thanks so much for joining us tonight. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Kevin, thanks so much. Always fun to hang out with you and all your crew and talk basketball.
All right, I've told Doris and Greg and David, just buckle up because we are going to be on a great ride with you. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Boston, they ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And I think for Golden State, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
Now Golden State's starting 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. And for Boston, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. So Shams, our NBA champion Boston Celtics, last year, a terrific record from beginning to end. Could this be a dynasty in the making?
They have all the necessary ingredients. When you think about their top players, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, this is a group that's locked in for the long term. They have Kristaps Porzingis, Jrue Holiday, Derek White, Al Horford returning. This is a team that has potential to win for the next 3 to 5 years. That starts with having your key players and your top players locked in. When you think about the teams with dynasty potential in today's NBA, the Celtics have to be at the top of the list.
You have got to be in Tatum's space. This guy is such a terrific range shooter.
Pass to Curry. Here's Green. Shot clock at 5. Buries the long-range jumper.
There is something special about the competitive spirit of Draymond Green. You make a 3, I'm coming right back with one of my own.
Here's White. Kept alive by Boston. Curry against Holiday to the right side. Here's Porzingis. The dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball for Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Outside, Green. Pass to Butler. Banked in off the glass.
See, Jimmy Butler is able to move with a certain level of force coming off the screen. And because he does, he gets the separation he needs.
Holiday finds Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Boston. Now here's Tatum. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Butler. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Wizards. And White kicks to Tatum. White setting the pick for Tatum. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys in.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. Now Curry. after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Jackson Davis finds Curry. Butler in the corner. From the wing. Count that one.
Now, this is his confidence. This is his sweet spot. The mid-range for Jimmy Butler, that's money.
Holiday, the pass to White. And here is Brown. Trying to end the drought. He lays it in.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Warriors, number 1. The Celtics, second.
I mean, these clubs are almost a mirror image of one another in that regard. You look at the rebounding numbers, really impressive just how physically dominant they both are in the paint.
Now here's Curry, coming off a stellar performance against Washington. Butler kicks to Green. And they call an illegal screen here.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 26 points per game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
But certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
There's Brown with the 3. The Warriors pull it in. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular group.
Porzingis, it's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla. Now, I asked him who hasn't worried out there on the floor, and his answer was Draymond Green. He told me he's a high-effort, high-IQ player who can be so effective. Right now, our plan is to stay physical with him and not let him dictate the terms out there. Of course, this means a hard-fought contest down low. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Back to Curry. Over Holiday. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
There's a threat level from every spot on the floor when we're talking Steph Curry. That includes the mid-range.
Pass to Porzingis. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Butler. Now here's Green. Back to Butler. Green with a screen on Brown. 3-pointer, Butler, and it's White with the rebound. Celtics trail by 3. Outside Holiday. Back to White. from downtown. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. And, Johns, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're talking NBA. We're watching this game. You got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with it?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis, and the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours, but this is what we signed up for. This is what we love, to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against Atlanta.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Green with a screen on White. Butler from outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. They're getting their first look at the season at the Warriors in this one.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their 2 meetings.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these 2 teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
The Warriors trailing. Podziemski on the wing. Guarded by Holiday. Green taking his time here. Here's Kuminga. And the Warriors miss again. Boston shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Butler against White. Takes the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Driving to the basket. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Podziemski's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Brown. The shot is good. It's his 2nd bucket in 5 tries.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Butler missing.
This guy just can't find his rhythm. And you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And, Charms, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Gary Payton comes in for Green. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. Now here's Brown. Over Butler. And it's Brown missing.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Payton passes to Looney. Some nice passing by Golden State. And Kuminga gets it to go.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
1:21 left in the first quarter. Pass to Brown. Teardrop shot. There it is. His 3rd basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Rose surveying the D. Back to Looney. Outside, Kuminga. 3-pointers off the mark. Celtics leading by 5. Brown dishes to Horford. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Luke Cornett.
And the first one at the line is good. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Brown. Golden State also making some changes. Justin Holiday's checked in for Butler. And Stephen Curry's subbed in for Derrick Rose. He's perfect from the line this time. So it's the Warriors now. 7-point differential. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Kuminga. Rebound by the Celtics. Here's Hauser. Still scoreless. Count it. Good.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Curry outside. He can't get it to go. And so it's Boston. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Warriors trail by 9. Well, the latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax. It's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron. And that, certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum. And we're seeing that happen to at least 1 or 2 teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It is just fascinating. Tatum and Horford man the post position. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Curry passes to Spencer. And the Warriors miss again.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Now here's Payton. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Kuminga. Great D that time from Tatum.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The Warriors have found something with Draymond Green and Trace Jackson Davis inside. Green says, with the rim protected by Trace, I can just play off instinct and read the game. Jackson Davis says, being able to interchange with him is great. The things he teaches me has helped my game a lot. Kevin?
I'd love to hear those stories. Thanks, David. To the middle. The flush by Tatum.
That is just tremendous focus from Jason Tatum. This guy has gotten so good at walling off defenders and finishing plays.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in.
At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum. At the line, shooting 1.
And that one misses. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
So it's the Celtics now. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Pritchard. Off with the layup. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They trail by 11. Hits it from three-point range. Kuminga's got 6.
Well, the gravity of Stephen Curry allows for him to find open teammates, and boy, does he relish the chance.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And here's Tatum for 3. Here's Cornette. Pass to Pritchard. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Celtics passing it around. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Curry with it. Down low. Here's Kuminga. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Out to the right wing. Here's Cornette. Pass to Pritchard. Tatum with the screen on Curry. Off target with his 3. Warriors trail by 11. Kuminga kicks to Payton. Here's Santos. Curry outside. Here's Kuminga. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Pritchard. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Inside Tatum. And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want, but there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes the free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. The Warriors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
first one falls for it. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Celtics leading by 12. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Back to Tatum. Whoa! Tatum stretching his range.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration. As Jackson Davis is checked in for Golden State. Outside Butler. And here is Green. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
And here's Holiday following Draymond Green's three to the inside. Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
Warriors trail by 14. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now here's Butler. Butler making it happen inside.
This guy making his presence felt. Jimmy Butler, the ultimate competitor.
Outside, Porzingis. Now here's White. He's defended by Podziemski. And Holiday kicks to Tatum. Pocket 6. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. Launches it. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. It's a 14-point game. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possession. That's how you build a lead.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, the aggressiveness in the paint from Porzingis, putting the onus on the officials to make a call. You've got to make them decision makers.
Kristaps Porzingis at the line for 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
I think what really pops about Kristaps Porzingis is 7'3", yes, but it's the sweet shooting stroke and the deep range. But let's not forget, when this guy came in the league, he was an absolute force as a shot blocker.
Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Kuminga's come in for Golden State. He doesn't get the second one.
There's a reason people call Kristaps Porzingis the unicorn. A 7-foot big man, but boy, what a sweet shooter he is.
Now, here's Butler. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
And here's White following Jonathan Kuminga's 3. Porzingis looking it over. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the left side wing. Golden State moving it around. Here's Butler. Pass to Podziemski. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And now a look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Friday, They'll host the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And that game against Brooklyn, and it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics. Brown wide open, he fires. No good on the quick three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Holiday finds Brown. Now White. Pass to Brown. The tray. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Kuminga dishes to Butler. Now Green. Shot clock at 6. And the three off target. Celtics leading by 10. Brown right side. Shoots over Kuminga. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 8.
Well, Jaylen Brown has quality handles now. Relentless on the attack when he's got the rock in his hands.
Pass to Green. Here's Podziemski. Green, the screen. Now Podziemski. 20-point game for him in the win against Washington. Traps in the tray.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
White, bounce pass. Holiday with the three, and the three ball is good. Holiday's got his second bucket.
All right, Drew Holiday, we see you. He wanted to get right back with that three-point shot.
Outside Butler. To the paint. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Shams, I am so sorry our time has run out. It has been great having you here with us. We appreciate your time so much, and I hope we do it again soon.
Thanks, Kevin. Anytime. You know, when I'm not on my phone, I'm here to talk to you and talk hoops with you any time of the day.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much again. ADB, wasn't that terrific talking to Shams? He is as plugged into everything around the NBA as anyone you could hope to meet.
A guy who's really in the know, and as somebody who prides themselves on doing research, boy, you have got to respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table.
Now here is Holiday. 5 points in the game. There's the lob to Brown. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Boy, you get a real glimpse of the explosiveness of Jaylen Brown. What a big-time finish.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Podziemski with it. 6 points for him. No good on the three.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And White kicks to Brown. Puts up a deep three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early, and it feels good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. Their measurement of the shot. Better one next time. Let's hear it for our contestants.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Golden State Warriors.
So, the shot selection. You can't heave up anything and just keep hoping to get hot. They have to make better choices.
Yeah, shooting under 35%, not going to get you back into a game. And another important topic, injuries. Let's take a look at what's happening across the NBA.
And covering for the absence of Devin Booker is not easy. He's one of the elite shooters in the league. He spaces the floor, creates driving lanes. Now somebody else is going to have to force the defense to extend. It's going to be tough for them to score.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. Now White after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Top of the key, Porzingis. Austin needs to get off his shot. And White, the bucket on the assist by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his third assist on the night. And we talk about Derek White, Doris. How impressive has his rise been?
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot, an excellent shot blocker, and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end.
And here are the Warriors now. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Outside for Curry. No good from outside.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
Now here's Butler. He has 6. Back to Curry for 3. Rebound by the Celtics.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
White finds Holiday. Tatum against Green. Out to White. Three-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here is Holiday. He's got 5. Back to Tatum. Great D that time from Green.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can't be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. break in the action. We go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Jackson Davis. Goodbye, Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Outside Holiday. Inside, Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Look out below. Jaylen Brown off his feet in a hurry.
Warriors trail by 16. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense, but you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And the shot is good.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
One of your keys defensively is do your work early and push him out of his comfort zone.
Now here's White. He's got 10. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Derek White. He had a strong showing last season. He put up about 15 points a game last season, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And it's always nice to be able to bring a shooter like him off the bench.
Well, hard to win if you can't get points productivity, and that's what makes this guy valuable to that second unit.
Clock at 4. Back to Holiday. Shoots over Curry. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Shoots. Rebound by the Celtics. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. And the Warriors also making a change. Kuminga's come in for Draymond Green. Warriors trail by 15. Pass to Jackson Davis. Down low. Here's Kuminga. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Holiday. Right side Tatum. There's the three. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Jackson Davis with it. Jacks up a 3. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 11 points.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Tatum's shot is off. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Down by 15. Pass to Jackson Davis.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
That one is off. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
And he sinks the second. Celtics leading by 14. Brown the pass to Pritchard. In the corner. Tatum with it. Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to Podziemski. And again, no good by Golden State. Austin's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And Holiday kicks to Tatum. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors trail by 14. Now here's Butler. He has 6. Curry's shot is off.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 24. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance is half 5 overall.
Here's Curry. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Pritchard. Off target from three-point range. The Warriors shooting just 31% in the game. Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Butler. Now Podziemski. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, when the playmaking duties fall to Jimmy Butler, he is more than capable.
Kuminga against Tatum. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors trail by 14. Porzingis with the rebound. The Celtics shooting around 41% on the night. Here's Brown. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Porzingis has got 5.
Well, you love to see Porzingis battling through contact down low. That's a tremendous finish.
Curry passes to Kuminga. Now Podziemski. 14 points for him. Three-pointer. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Brown against Butler. Porzingis passes to Pritchard. Brown deciding where to go with it. Goes up from the top of the key. Warriors with the rebound. And here is Butler. 6 points for him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
There's a level of physicality that Jimmy Butler plays with that he's going to force you to match. Nice job drawing contact.
the first one drops. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And so Butler nails both of them. Doris, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes. They led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
A shot by Pritchard, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Rose. Nothing on the board. Out to Payton. Kuminga the pass to Rose. Golden State moving the ball around. Payton with the screen for Butler. Shoots over Brown. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Celtics leading by 14. An easy 2 points on the layup. Brown's got 14.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Payton. And here's Looney. Outside, Kuminga. Now here's Rose. From deep three-point land. And Horford pulls it down. Horford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brown the pass to Hauser. 32 seconds left to play in the third. Brown outside. A three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got 6 rebounds in the game. Payton kicks to Rose. Outside, Payton. Looney with it. Here's Rose. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Cornette in at the 5. That's the Boston 5.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Kuminga. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Curry. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Curry. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Cornette.
He's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 17-point game. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Curry can't get it to go.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Pritchard passes to Horford. Over Payton. Horford's shot is good. And the Celtics lead by 19.
Well, you think about the evolution of Al Horford's game. Who would have thought he'd become such a knockdown jump shooter?
Curry kicks to Payton. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth.
Boston foul. Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Golden State. Kevon Looney at the line for two.
No good on that one. The Celtics making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
A three from Tatum. Warriors with the rebound. Kuminga's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside for Curry. Outside, Kuminga. Here's Podziemski. Good on the three-point shot. Podziemski's got 11 points here in just the second half.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Here's Tatum. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 8 rebounds in this game. And Kuminga throws it down.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Pritchard. To the left wing. Back to Horford. You know, DB, I imagine any lineup could benefit from a veteran guy like Al Horford.
Boy, you just look at how younger guys on the team lean on Al. He guides them through any number of experiences. He's been a pro's pro from the moment he entered the league, and he's still having an impact with his defensive ability and range shooting.
Free throw good, Horford. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
And Al Horford drops them both.
Guys, I know we've discussed this many times, but I don't think statistics really reflect Al Horford's true value. This guy is a terrific player and a pro's pro.
That's tipped.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled, and really probably why they're trailing.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Pass to Podziemski. Takes a three. Rebound by the Celtics. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
You just sense the confidence Drew Holiday has, ready to shoot off the catch.
Now, here's Curry. Now, Looney. To the inside. There's Kuminga. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And here is Tatum. Nice move. And it's good on the way in. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Pass to Kuminga. Over Tatum. Off the left rim and out. Celtics leading by 19 points. On the wing, Holiday. Horford trying to free himself up. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Just incredible focus from the veteran guard. Drew Holiday, no stranger to scoring against a big-time contest.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry from the arc. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 13 with that last one. We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
Here's Pritchard, the Warriors making the shot. Holiday with it. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. As Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler comes in for Gary Payton. Here's Pritchard. Outside, Porzingis. 5 to shoot. Shoots from 12. That shot misses. Warriors trail by 19. Pass to Curry. Outside, Kuminga. Outside, Butler. From outside the arc. And Pritchard pulls it down.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
A 3 from Tatum. There's Porzingis. And it's blocked. Curry on the wing. For the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make since.
Outside Holiday. Tatum on the wing. And the layup falls. Tatum's got 15 points in just the second half.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Kuminga. Curry deciding where to go with it. Back to Kuminga. Here's Podziemski. Here's Jackson Davis. Butler kicks to Kuminga. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Kuminga's got 21.
Jimmy Butler has turned himself into a guy that can pick apart any defense you send in his direction. If he sees an opening, he will send it on time and on target.
Now here's Tatum. Shoots over Kuminga. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Podziemski, guarded by Holiday. Back to Podziemski. Pass to Butler. Porzingis with the steal. 4-on-3 break. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You can see Jason Tatum not letting the pressure get to him, just calmly sinking the bucket.
At the line for 2, Jason Tatum.
And that one falls for Tatum. You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team, and he is doing exactly that. It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar. He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
Now, here's Curry. They set the pick. Off target from outside.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from three is not the answer.
Brown against Butler. Outside Tatum. Here's White. Good. It's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. Warriors trail by 20. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us. Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for them.
On defense, the Celtics. Green finds Jackson Davis. Back to Green. Butler on the wing. Looking to end his cold spell. Pass to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 10-footer finds the target. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Stephen Curry, so efficient in the mid-range. I know it's not prioritized. He's one guy you want shooting it.
Back to Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
From the line. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Tatum's got 38 points. Outside Curry. Up top, Pajemski. From outside, off the mark. Celtics leading by 20. Tatum dishes to Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Out to Porzingis from past the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Pajemski's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Boston.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jason Tatum.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
And here is Green. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Cans it from downtown.
Draymond Green, 3.
There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And so the Celtics now can just hold on to the ball. Holiday surveying the floor. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jalen. A long season. What do you guys need to do to keep it rolling?
Just keep finding consistent rhythm with each other. Keep playing the game the right way, executing the game plan, and just do your job. It'll be fun.
You all did the job tonight, man. Congrats again on the win. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony,